gaming brothers? This is Hulk Philberto Hogan telling you today you better subscribe to Fancy Action Now's channel, brothers. Why? He's got stickers for you! But you better subscribe today to get these stickers, brother, because he doesn't have money left. Message him today, subscribe. He'll do videos on news for you.
This is El Viejo Toro of the Fancy Action Now. And oh my God, what an amazing intro from Philberto78. Oh, excuse me. Could not believe it when I received that in my email from Philberto. I said, hey man, when you get my stickers, do me a little promo. And I was thinking he was gonna be like, you know, I got these stickers from El Viejo Toro, very nice, and you know, I like video games and things like that. And I was like, oh my God, it was up in my grill. And it was hilarious, it was fantastic. And it just blew me away, man. I'm like literally holding the mouse like, wow. Anyway, I have to do a quick pickup video because I have to get back into the video groove, and I've been trying to get back into the groove, the YouTube groove, and I've been doing everything else but YouTube for some reason. And I need to get back into it, man. So I did get some pickups, and I bought my daughter, my screen just went like dark, and I don't know why. Don't know. Anyway, so I need to get back into the YouTube groove. And I did do a couple of live streams of Resident Evil 2 Remake Noir Mode. And wow, man, that's a fun game. I got pulled in for quite a few hours, and I would have kept going if it wasn't for, you know, concerns about my health and well-being. So, quick pickup video, and then I'm going to get into some other stuff. But I've been wanting to do some videos, and I'm just like, oh man, I don't know what it is. You get into that funk, you get into that, you know, and when you're in the groove, it's like boom, 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 video, 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 video. So anyway, so I have a couple of antiques here to show you. These aren't pickups, but I just want to know out there, like, who remembers some of this stuff. This is an old instruction booklet for Tunnels of Doom. Does anybody remember that? Does anybody remember that from Tejas Instruments? Remember that? Tunnels of Doom. Enter a world of fantasy where your instincts and imagination determine your chances of survival. Your journey is about to begin. Prepare yourself for the world of survival 8-bit. Woo! Anyway, wow, man. Look at all the reading you had to do back in the day. Man, those computers are teaching kids reading. And here's the keyboard instructions, and you know, oh my God, dude, come on, man. And what about this? I brought this out too. One of my most treasured possessions, bag of Izzes. Bag of Izzes from the McFarlane Toys Collector Club exclusive. Bag of Izzes from Sam Keith's The Max. With the red is, the highly sought after red is. Wow. Wow. Does anybody care? Is that even relevant? All right, pickups, quick pickups. My computer actually turned back on, thank God. Oh, okay, all right, hello, right. So anyway, my computer, I just sat down and the computer just went dark. Anyway, Missile Command, Fight Back, The Attack, PS1 remake of Missile Command, looking really good. It's got like the new fancy backgrounds and boss levels and all kinds of stuff. Kind of takes the game to the next level, to the next expression. And kind of cool, man. Anytime I get a chance to throw on another PS1 onto the collection, I am happy to do it. Love it. It is nostalgia. I mean, when you think about gaming back in that day, I mean, that was a sweet, sweet time back in the day with the PS1 and the first Resident Evil and gaming taking that leap. And, you know, so sad about the Dreamcast. But God, what a way to go out, though. The Dreamcast, what a way to go out if you're going to go out. That was a fantastic system. This game I do have for the Xbox 360. I did find it at the same place. All of these titles are $2. $2. So it's Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution by 2K Games. This one is actually a little bit sought after. It commands a little bit of money. I think it's like between the 12 and 25 area, I think. And, you know, the PS3 is probably going to be the rare of the two. And of course it has the Viva la Revolution. Very appropriate for these days. Okay. Come on, world. Anyway. 2019, the year of chaos. Civilization Revolution, Firaxis. Very, very nice. So these games are sought after, they're loved. This particular version is well appreciated. So I'm happy to have it. It's $2. It's in beautiful condition. This is a Prince of Persia, kind of flew under my radar. I have like pretty much all the other ones, but Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands, right? The Forgotten Sands. Man, I don't even know. I never even heard of this thing. It's an Ubisoft game. It's in excellent condition. $2. $2. It's $2, man. You know, can't go wrong. Booyah. Never heard of it, man. The Forgotten Sands. That totally flew under my radar. Boom. Was filling some holes in the collection. This is Uncharted 3 Game of the Year Edition, Drake's Deception Online Pass Activation Code. Anyway, so it's totally complete. Get a little mark up there. I'll get those off there. I go around every now and again. I pull them down and look to see if there's marks there, and then I clean them off when I have free time. The PlayStation 3's signature franchise. Very nice. So this is a 3D game too. It's like 3D. There's a lot of 3D games on the PS3 for some reason. Just they love the 3D thing. Only on PlayStation, of course, it is an exclusive, but I didn't have it. The only one I've owned up until today has been 2. I didn't have 1 either. I didn't have the original one. So I needed to fill that hole, and I saw Borderlands 2 Greatest Hits copy. I do have this, but I don't have a Greatest Hits. And it had a red case, so I was absolutely automatically hypnotized and programmed by the MK Ultra program to pick up red cases. So I did what I was told. So anyway, boom, red case, Borderlands 2. What a great game Borderlands 2 is. Sequels coming up 3. Borderlands 3 is coming up. God, that was a quality game, Borderlands 2. I must say, just always smooth and always popping up with some cool new gun to try out and play with and swap out, and you know, great. Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. This is the very first game. It's got a great cover with the skull in the foreground there, and the greenery, and it looks great. So it's got a huge manual. It's got a little poster art for you on the inset. On the inside, there's the whole gimmick. So they really were going all out in this first one. So you get like the really nice full color manual, you know. I'm just looking through it. It's just like full color, full blown. Looks like a leather bound book. You know, just super, super nice. Super, super nice. So we love it. Getting started. Okay. So yeah, man. I mean, this is a good looking manual, I must say. It's got a little bit of a dog ear, naughty dog ear, on that tip. But what does it say on the back? There must be a beginning of any great matter, but the continuing unto the end, until it be thoroughly finished, yields the true glory. Sir Francis Drake. You must see through to the end. You must see through to the end of the great game, the great mission, the great architect. Boom! All right, I did not have, believe it or not, The Force Unleashed 2. I do have it on PC and Steam. But I didn't have it on any other system. I don't have Part 2, the Star Wars The Force Unleashed Part 2. Wow. And it was a very good franchise. I enjoyed both games. So I grabbed that up, man. Boom. PS3. Can't miss on that. This was a great game generation, this generation. Seventh was a great generation. I did get a current gen title. I usually save it for the last, but I'm not going to this time. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Here it is. Fear Comes Home. So it doesn't have the little like one page, a little slippy in there, but I did get it for $9. $9. I think that's a pretty good price for a current gen cult hit, Resident Evil 7, one of the latest iterations. God knows it's probably not as good as Resident Evil 2 Remake. That is probably the ultimate Resident Evil game right there, and I am thoroughly enjoying that. But there you go. I wanted to get Resident Evil Biohazard. I wanted to get 7. I wanted to get it into the collection. It's kind of a gross you. It looks like a gross you out one, you know, but in a bad way, like in a feculent, like maggoty way, kind of like 5. That one tried to just make you sick. It just made you. It was gross, you know. But anyway, I did find this, and this was last minute. I was standing in line, ready to get rung out, and I'm just like, I'm waiting for this person to ring me out. Let me go look, and boom, I saw this on the Wii titles. It is The Blob 2. And I'm like, this is the classic good Wii title. It's innovative, it's colorful, it's got a simple mechanic, but it's a pleasurable mechanic, right? So it's The Blob 2. I already have The Blob, the first one. I did not have the sequel. This is actually a shorter run. It's a little bit more valuable than the original game. So it was nice to find, $2. Can't hate it. And I think it's great. I think it's great. You know, may feature it on the channel at some point. Hey. I say that about a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff doesn't happen. But anyway, here we go. This was in their little bargain bin, $2. This is Perfect Dark Steelbook. This is the collector's edition. And what was really funny to me is I just watched a video of, I think it was like the 5 or 10 most disappointing collector's editions. And this was on the list. Because it's a lot of like paper and an extra disc. It's just not, it's not wow, you know. But the steel book I think is very nice. And then it's got kind of the Blade Runner visual on the back there. It's kind of cool. So Perfect Dark Zero for the 360. This is the 360 version. Little barcode accent. It's kind of nice. I mean, I think it's kind of good. But you get Perfect Dark Zero right here. This is the comic. You get a comic with it. That was part of it. This is totally complete. There's a little Samsung phone promo for their flip phone. Okay. Phone snob. And then there is the Guide to Modern Combat 2020 edition. Wow. Near future is now, huh? So, you know, all the weapons. It's a full color manual. It's very nice. So, nothing wrong with it, you know. It's a very big manual, very detailed, very colorful. So, and then you have this kind of like, this kind of foil, holographic foil thing that was like big. And it's got some kind of code on the back, so I don't know if that factors in. I'm sure it does. There's some kind of code that you can enter there, so. It says 5.9 on it. Ultra Space Data Dime. So anyway, so you got the logo on the back there, and you got this lenticular card. So it's kind of not even lenticular, it's just holographic foil. But the whole thing is here. The whole thing is here. There's the game disc, right? There's the game disc, and then there is the bonus DVD. Woo! So you get, it's a 2-disc set. So it's kind of a meh collector's edition. It's very nice. There's nothing wrong with it per se. It just doesn't blow you away. You know, it's just kind of, it's nice. It's just nice. So I don't know what it's ran for retail, but I paid $2. Anyway, so there you go. That is my short little pickups video for you, so I could use Philberto's intro, so help me. And Gilberto, you broke the first rule of the internet. Don't put yourself on the internet. Anyway, this is LVO Tour Fancy Action Now for the gamer. Peace out.
Sticker for you!